In this video, we will show you how to use the Manna Google Sheets export. Let's start by exporting a data table. In the top right corner, under the settings, select Export to Google Sheets formula. An export formula will populate and will need to be copied into a new Google Sheet. Let's see how it's done. Open a new Google Sheet and copy and paste the formula anywhere you want the export to start. You will need to have the Manna add-on in order for this to work properly. Click on the link below to check out our documentation on how to get the Manna add-on. Once the Manna add-on has been installed, be sure to log into the add-on with your Manna credentials. Note, the export formula might not load immediately. Allow some time. You can also refresh the connection to Manna by selecting Refresh tab now. Now that we have our data in a Google Sheet, you can treat this export like any other, except you have the ability to update data real time. Using commands, it's one of the ways you can dynamically update the report. Let's cover some of the most common commands we use. The aggregate by command is equivalent to the first column in a data table. Let's run through a few examples of how you can change the aggregated by to command different reports. Start by looking at the code of the data table. Here, we can see this is aggregated by campaigns. I can change this to view accounts, device, gender, or more. To view the full list of aggregated by options, check out our documentation. Next, let's take it a bit further and update the date range of the export. This can specify an actual date range or simply format based on the last 7 days, this month, yesterday, and so on. To view all of the export commands, take a look at our documentation in the link below. Lastly, let's cover the add-on settings. Every time the report loads, the updated data will populate. If you're using this export as a source of data and you need the data to be refreshed, even if you're not logged in into the Google Sheet, update the settings for auto refreshing. To view examples of Google Sheet exports and other usability features, check out our next video on data exports.